and we just want to take a second to talk about ways small business owners can improve employee retention and reduce turnover. So, Tom, what would your advice be to small businesses who may be struggling with that now?
So, number one, especially with the world changing, where people are being asked to come back into the office, not work from home as much, laying out the expectations for a new employee. We call it the roadmap for success. I've actually mentioned that before, but it's important that they understand what your goal is as the company owner or one of the managers of the company, and what are their expectations coming in. What is their expertise? How are they going to fit into the company? The guidelines are set right off the bat, what your expectations are. And we expect them to be a little flexible with us, and we'll be a little flexible with the employee. To paint a pretty picture right off the bat, that's not the way things are going to be once they start working. It doesn't help at all. So the biggest goal is just to be honest, make sure it's a good fit. We have found that a lot of our employees will come from other employees recommending someone for a job, which is fantastic. They've already been filled in by one of the employees before they get to the office, and they know what to expect. But that being said, somebody coming in who doesn't know much about the company, we'll have them sit with some of the other employees, have lunch with them, get to know them, spend a day with the employees, and then they'll start work the next day after we we call it a light orientation. That works great. And it makes for a happy employee and employer. So that's the goal.
How much of an impact do you think positive workplace culture plays into keeping employees around and reducing retention?
It's everything. You always want to work from a positive. You want to build from the strengths of the employees, not the negative things, the things they don't do well. Sometimes you don't find those things out right away. It may take a little while, but positive work environment is everything. And that starts from the top on down. And I can't tell you how many business owners we've dealt with over the years who like to yell and scream at their employees, and they can't understand why they can't keep the employee retention number down. It starts from the top. And if you need to be a little self-aware and have a little buffer between yourself as a CEO and the people that work for you, then have that person in place ahead of time who has that personality that can get along with your employees. That's key.